Hey everyone, we've got a neat one here for you. This is the new Protech Squid Industries FlyFather 2. So it's Protech's latest version of a Balisong. So let's go ahead and get it open here. You can see the bag does have the Squid Industries logo on there. But then you do get, of course, the Protech box and the Protech plastic bag in here. And the first thing you'll probably notice is it does not actually have a latch down at the bottom. So for somebody who's looking to EDC this, maybe that might not be your favorite, but a lot of people who do rather serious or even competitive flipping, I know a lot of them actually prefer to not have a latch and will often remove them if possible. And right away, I do just want to say, you could potentially still just carry this as an EDC. As you can see, it does have a pocket clip that is set up actually as a 4 position. I think it totally could just be EDC'd. You just have to be maybe a little bit more careful, because if this is like clipped exactly as it is, say you're right-handed and this is in your pocket, and this is in the corner seam of your pocket, it's not exactly just going to accidentally open up, and you'll definitely just be able to, if you're reaching in, just make sure it's closed before pulling out so you don't just jam your hand blindly in. But I could totally see how somebody might be a little bit hesitant there, but it shouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. Now, I'll go ahead and get some audio of me flipping this here. I'm by no means an excellent flipper or anything like that. It's been quite a while since I even really practiced anything, but it is incredibly smooth. As you can expect from Squid Industries, this is running on bushings, which gives you one of the just best feelings when flipping, and that is Torque's construction on those pivots, as well as down there at the pocket clip. All of the hardware is stainless steel, including that clip. Right around those pivots, you can see that instead of tang pins, this is actually using these Zen Pins here. I don't really have a preference of one over the other. I think the Zen Pins are a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but really, I've heard people have different opinions, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference, just a style difference. But up here at the blade, this is right around like a 4-inch blade of 154 cm, so pretty well-rounded EDC stainless steel, one that you can actually totally use. And of course, being called the FlyFather, this is the FlyFather 2, it is actually based off of their very popular Godfather. And here it is, you can see they're almost identical in size. You can see just how much it resembles that spear point blade. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So that's really neat. I will go ahead and bring in a ruler though, just to show you some exact measurements if you are not familiar with the FlyFather or the Godfather. You can see that that blade is a bit over 4 inches actually, about 4 1/8, and your cutting edge is just shy of 4, and I'd have to call that like 3 15/16. So pretty dang close to 4 inches of cutting edge. And then your overall length is right at about 9 1/4. And then I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. I also want to bring in a scale here just to show you the weight. These are aluminum handles, and you can see that there is some pretty cool milling in there, as well as some holes milled out that will reduce weight on top of just looking really, really cool. But as you can see, the sides of the handle are fully closed, so that might add just a little bit of weight. Still really not bad at all. About 3.5 ounces. Let's go ahead and compare that to the original Godfather. Yeah, it's quite a bit lighter. So that's really neat. Overall, I am extremely impressed by this one. I've sadly never had the opportunity to put my hands on the original FlyFather. I believe the original did have a latch and had titanium handles that looked quite a bit different than this. But I think it still had those Zen Pins, and I would assume bushings as well. But seeing as how much I really like this one, it has me curious how the original feels in hand. So that's going to have to be one of the next things I check off my list. But I don't know if it's going to offer me anything that I would like more than the FlyFather 2 here. I wouldn't mind a latch just for everyday carry, but as I said, it truly is not the biggest deal. And you could even get like a leather slip or pouch if that was something you were concerned about as well. Heck, that might be what I'd do if I end up picking one of these up. So I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Let me know if there's any cool facts about the original FlyFather that I should know, and if there's anything that I missed on the version 2 here. As always, if you want to read even more about this or pick one up for yourself, there are links in the description box below that'll take you on over to gpknives.com. But before you head on over, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and stay sharp.